Alright, so I got this out, if you guys don't, it's just this thing here. Goes in, like you can see the spark plug. Yeah, you can, it's right, this very little thing, that little white thing right there. And it goes in at an angle like that. You can see this is the metal thing like that. Just plug, it goes over the top of it, clicks in. Super easy to get off. You just have to move, like, this thing goes right here. You just have to unplug it so it's out of your way. And then it's right there. Now you got to get a, I believe mine's a 5/8. You can kind of, yeah, it's hard to see, but I can't imagine how we're going to do the back. My uncle said he's going to help me with that. But I can do the front rows. So I need, this is the one that fits mine. I believe this is 5/8. This thing, unfortunately for me, mine's a little bit stripped. This, like the turning thing. But we had it out yesterday, so I'll get it out again. And I'm gonna hook this up and then show you guys. I think we had this, we had an extension. I think it was this one actually. So yeah, try it without the extension. Yeah, there we go. Now we do the extension. As you can see, I got it on there. It's right there. You see that? Put the extension on. Alright, so now I got it. Alright. Just use that. Sorry if it's shaky, I'm trying to do this. I use that just to crack the bolt for extra like torque, having it up here, you know, so I could crank on it. But now I took it off, and because it's pretty much stripped, and I'm just, you can see down here, I'm just turning it with my hand. Spark plugs are really hard to see, guys, but I mean, you can, like these ones, you can see the hole. It would be just plugs right in. But I'll show you the spark plug, how bad it is. My uncle cleaned it with a wire brush yesterday, and I'm trying not to touch this wall here because it's super hot, but I don't want to pay someone to do my spark plugs when I can do it just myself. That's the same thing with anything on my car. Just a waste of money paying someone to do it when I can just take the time and do it. Hard if I'm trying not to burn myself because it's still hot, like the heads and stuff. Alright, there's the old one. Got her out. And the other ones are going to be a little bit harder because there's, I don't know, well, the ones in the back are, you see that? That is a bad spark plug. Like, look at all the carbon on it. Disgusting. That's so bad. And I'll show you the new ones. There's a new one. Like, look how much better that is. Trying to get good lighting for you guys, but I mean, comparing these, there's a new one, there's an old one. Look how disgusting that is. Look how much bigger the thing that sparks is. I don't know the name of it, but look at that on the new one and the old one. So there's the old one and there's a new one. So what I'm gonna do is just, I was told it's good to put a little bit of oil on it to slide it in, but I'm not going to do that. Back in that so it's easier to put in. Nice and tight. Put the extension back on. And we're going to put this one back in. So, yeah, now this is the tricky part, trying to find the hole because you can't see the stud or the tip of it, but I'm going to find the hole, put it back in, and then just do the same thing as we did, but twist it back in versus twisting it out. Got these like DIYs and stuff like that, guys, but you're not gonna be able to see the hole. It's no. If this thing had flash, maybe, but literally you get the right socket size, put it on it after you take the cover off. This thing, after you take that off, you just get the right socket and untwist it. I mean, it's really simple, and put the new one back in. It's the only thing that makes it hard is that they're hard to get to. Yeah, like I said, this is the tricky part, finding the hole. I don't know if it's in or not. but there we go. Yes, we found it. She's in. I'm hand tightening it, and then hand tighten it with the extension, and then that's, and you guys know that's just a socket, but it's easier to get it in there if you put it in the socket first. So that's pretty much as tight as it's gonna go with my hand. I'm gonna go grab my sock. Going ever so slightly. If I go too quick with this wrench, it doesn't work because it's stripped. So. Oh, there you are. Drop the wrench. What? Alright, my dad just told me he had a better wrench, so. Alright, she's all cranked in. Time to put this back in and then plug this in, and we're good to go with the one that was actually misfiring, so then I can start it up and see how it sounds. Hopefully it's different, and then I'm going to go ahead and replace the rest of the front, and my uncle's going to help me tonight with the back because it's still too hot to lay on it and I'll burn myself even more. But I keep burning my knuckles on this plate because it's still like really hot, and same with the heads. So alright guys, it's all back together. So one more recap. All you do is, if it's this exact car, you gotta take this, just unplug that just so you can move it out of the way of the spark plug. Otherwise, if it's not there for your car, obviously you don't have to. But like these ones have nothing, I have to unplug to move out of the way. But and then you just basically just take that off. Like come down here, just grab the metal thing. Like you're gonna want to actually grab it. And you want to push it in, wiggle it until you can pull it out. And then use your socket, whatever size your spark plug is. You just have to fit it down there and pull it out, and replace it. Same thing.
Growing up, parents got me a guitar. Said you could do anything, kid, you could go far. You could be the president.